Hello and welcome to this lesson. This time we are going to develop our character. We have already seen some models and body shapes for our superheroes. And now I want to create a character from a certain concept: fire. The idea of a character that can control fire sounds interesting for me. So I thought of creating someone that looks like, I don't know, the King of Fire or the Queen of Fire. I could play around with the fire element, the colors, and the anatomy. In future steps, we could design a logo or an emblem for this superhero, so let's give it a try. First of all, I'm going to create a new layer, and I'll paint some rough shapes of what my character could be. I think I'm going to stick with the concept of Lava Queen. Let's try to draw an elegant woman and, at the same time, let's play around with the idea of fire, flames, a volcano. You get the idea. I would also like the color palette to be in accordance with this concept. You can see here the figures that I'm drawing. They might not seem similar to each other, but that's okay. In any case, these are my ideas of an elegant woman combined with the image of a flame. Of course, this will vary depending on your concept. For the third one, I tried to play around with the shapes of a crater. I hope you can see what I mean. Okay, now that we have this, we should add as much detail as you like until you have a good concept of your character. For example, within the superhero theme, one of the most common elements is a mask. There are also other things, such as gloves and a costume that conveys what superpower he or she has. In this case, again, I'm trying to play with the idea of fire, flames, a volcano. This is where your creativity could come in handy. Notice that I'm drawing this character with a dress or robe-like costume. It's just how I imagine this character. This is also going to give me some differences between the three characters, so this is good too. Okay, here's the first character. Let's begin with the second one. This one is going to be inspired by a flame. In fact, the hair will have the shape of a flame. I would also like her to have some kind of a corolla that emphasizes her hair and her skin, which I imagine as pale. I will also draw a costume similar to a sleeveless bodysuit, with very high boots. For the third character, as I told you before, I would like her silhouette to resemble a volcano. In any case, these are just sketches to have an idea of how I would like to carry out the design of my own character. Later on, I'll choose the one that I like the most and I think of a color palette for her. Then, in a new layer below this one, I'll try different combinations of colors to see what works. Alright, let's begin with the colors. But before that, let me fix a bit the first character. I'm not very satisfied with this one, to be honest. Alright, let's go with the color palette. Open the Adobe Color Themes panel, which is a Photoshop extension, and let's try searching fire. I think we'll find many oranges in this, but you never know. Notice how many different palettes there are for this. Of course, this will vary depending on what theme you search. I'll choose one and I'll try some combinations on the character. I'm not going to follow any specific order. This is just testing. If I like something, I leave it. And if I don't like something, I change it. It's also good practice, of course. This kind of skirt looks like flowing lava, so it's cool. There isn't much explaining to do here. Just combine colors until you are satisfied with the results. If you have any questions, remember that you can leave them in the comments section. I'll answer as soon as possible. Alright, see you in the next lesson.
Allow me to